99T Petro here, and this is going to be a short video of my fully to semi-aquatic aquarium room. So, here we go. Smallest to largest. This is a 29-gallon grow-out tank. I've got two Whisper 30 to 60 power filters on here. Keep it highly filtrated. I've only got 5 fish in here. I've got 2 zebra danios, and they are permanent residents in this tank. I've got 2 ghost shrimp somewhere in here. You can never find them, pretty much because they're completely transparent. Right there I've got a small red tail catfish, who will shortly be moved into that beast of a tank. Anyway, you can kind of see him down there. That is an Albino Bushynose Pleco. And in that hole, you can kind of see a little bit of white. That's the bottom side of my Bristlenose Pleco. To my next tank, this is a 35-gallon African Cichlid aquarium, and this is also going to be a grow-out tank because they're obviously not going to be able to stay in a tank this small their entire lives. I can never remember their names, but there's a blue one, there's one with yellow stripes. I know that one starts with a J, I just can't remember it, and there is a Jewel Cichlid. Now, powering this tank is a Fluval 205 canister filter. Now on to a 55-gallon semi-aquatic tank. This is just a 55-gallon with Firebelly Toads in it, and a few ghost shrimp down there just to keep waste levels down. That is the filter right there, which is actually a turtle cliff that I am using. There is activated carbon bags inside of there. There's a heater hidden behind plants, and the Firebelly Toads, of course. You can see one of their heads looking through right there. Now what I'm using for this is a piece of plexiglass that I've siliconed in that divides it. And that is Java moss, if you're wondering. Now onto my biggest aquarium so far. This is a 125-gallon aquarium. It is powered by a Fluval FX5 canister filter. I've got 2 Fluval M400 heaters on there. I'm pretty sure that's what they are. Got some pieces of driftwood in there. That one I'm still waiting to sink, and that's been in there for about 4 or 5 months, and it still hasn't sunk. It's getting close, though. It's getting close. There's another one. Got lots of caves back there, and I'll just zoom in on that guy and that rock right there. Start off the fish. That is a large Midas cichlid. That is a geographic something. That's a Venezuelan Eartheater. Right behind him is a firemouth cichlid. Right above the firemouth is a small Dempsy. That's another firemouth. A small red Oscar, a tiger Oscar, and an albino Oscar. That is a Texas cichlid. Right in the back is my alligator gar. And right behind that piece of wood is my green terror. And a lot of people have asked me, how do I keep such aggressive fish with each other? They're all so aggressive, and you can tell, I mean, they do fight sometimes, but they pretty much just chase each other around. The only guys who really do lip locking are the firemouths and the Oscars. And the Midas is actually the most least aggressive fish, and actually there he is right there. He came out just for you guys to see. And if you're wondering what's over there, I'll just give you guys a peek for... This is my reptile room right back here. But yep. I'm hoping to move the Midas, the small red Oscar, and the Texas cichlid to a 150 gallon, which I should be picking up within the next couple of months, hopefully. Lots of Craigslist searching. I've seen one on there quite a bit for 300, so I might pick that guy up. I don't know yet though. And it will go where these tanks are, and I'll have to move them elsewhere. But and in this tank, once I move a lot of the fish out of here for the 150 gallon, but the 2 Oscars will stay in here, the 2 large ones, and the small one will go in the big one. I will have a much larger school of firemouth cichlids in here, so that'll be pretty cool. So, any questions, anything at all, just ask me in the comments below, and I'll get back to you whenever I can. And I see you sign in.